Hello everyone, Time Rover here, and welcome back to another video for Captain of Industry. Last episode, we got our advanced oil set up to make our diesel in the foreseeable future. And we had talked about in this episode, we were going to get copper, pure copper production going, which is going to be good because we have a maintenance issue happening. In our colony here. And the main reason is we're just not producing enough pure copper, or impure copper, I should say, to facilitate that. So we're going to be taking care of that right now. I am going to switch over the production of the maintenance depots to utilize copper specifically, just to hopefully resolve our maintenance situation. We do have a little bit in storage, but I am going to be putting some effort into making our production of copper a little bit, get that up and running. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to put it on slow speed here. We'll keep that up and hopefully it will leave soon. But yeah, we had talked a little bit about our production setup earlier in a previous episode, when I talked a little bit about how we set up the copper. But for this one, or sorry, for the iron, but for this one, we are going to be using a similar setup, except there's going to be one added step because pure copper requires a copper electrolysis, to be built into that. So I set up just a general starting point for us. So I got our four loose storage areas set up, as well as a fluid storage for acid. So in between episodes, I redid sort of this general area over here and just planned out that we'll have 3 lines going this way, and then just a little bit of a future proofing. We'll have some line options over here as well. But I did run a acid line from our acid production over here up and into this area, and then straight up to our copper production up here. So that's where we were at. So as with the previous, the iron production, we are going to basically be using the blast furnace as a measuring stick to make sure we can go straight up into where we need to go. So let's grab our transport belts here. I'm going to use the U-shaped conveyors, and we're going to come up and go up 3, like so. Go up, and then we'll go 1 more, and then go straight across. Like that. And then here, we're going to go up 2 to a 2 height and just run it straight under this one. Come on. There we go. Okay. So that is going to be our sort of setup for our belts in the back. And I am going to let this play out. And we're just going to keep building, and hopefully by the end of the episode, we'll have all of this stuff up and running. Yeah. So this was going to be coal. This one then is going to be a copper ore. We're going to go ahead and say keep that one full. And let's get down the rest of these buildings. So the next step is to grab our measuring stick, a blast furnace. And the way I like to do it is I put it right up against the belt and then move it over 1 square, and then just plop that down. And then wherever this is, that's where the actual blast furnaces are going to be. So it'll be something like that. I'm going to move it up just a little bit to say right there, some future proofing. There we go. And then this can then be removed. You're going to go there, straight down. The coal line will go straight down. Voila. Easy peasy. And then we have this side of things. So this is a little bit less of a, well, a little bit narrow of our space. We don't need to leave the extra square. we can just go a full sort of length here. And the main reason is the pipes can go up to a height 3 without and still reach a little bit shorter than the belts here. So we can go this way, like so. And this thing can be canceled. And then you can go straight up. So this wouldn't work if this was a belt, but like I said, the pipes aren't under as strict of a restriction as the belts are. But we can certainly get by with a level 2 belt on this end for the slag. Boom, boom. And then you're going to go straight up like so. Perfect. Finally, well, not finally, but next we need the metal casters. So I like to line these up right with our outputs here. So we're going to go that way. Is that going to fit? Yes, so. Tuck that under. That'll work. And then one right there. And then we need the molten channel. So let's get that going. We'll go there. And break. And you go there. Is that going to be a problem there? I don't think so. No, we're good. Boom. Excellent. All right, we'll kick it up to speed 3 here and let this stuff sort of get built. But actually, I take that back because we want to make sure, see how this is down to 60? We want to make sure that this gets some of what the copper is we have left, because this requires copper, which we definitely do not want to miss out on. Now, this is going to need some acid. So I'm going to just sort of plot this out a little bit. And then let's get the copper electrolysis. And I think we should be able to line that up, maybe something like that. Ooh, no, no, no. Tell you what, let's drop this one down. I don't think we need it to be level 2. And we'll just do level 1. That should go down just fine. There we go. Perfect. And then we will grab this belt like so. Go something like that. And that will be more than sufficient to see us through. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. This is still draining resources. We might want to help this along by getting rid of some of this stuff here. So let's go and just build another storage unit over here. And once that's built, we will figure out what we're going to dump in there. But yeah, I'd like to send this thing out on a mission or some sort. And go ahead and drop that down just so we get this thing built, which it is now built. Hooray! Okay, now you can go ahead and just say keep fill. That should be all right. Let's go with prioritize this one just to try to get this stuff running. We're gonna make sure to prioritize a few bits. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and quick build some of this stuff that we have the resources for. Go ahead and quick build that one. You're getting built as well. Quick build, sure. And then we don't have the resources anymore. So we're not going to be quick building that. So we'll just let that play out. I guess I could Yeah, we've got the resources, mine as well. Okay, so once we have this, now all we need to do is hook up the acid, which we'll grab right over here. We're going to go up 2. And just try to align with this thing. And keep it at a height too, just so our trucks have ways of going around. And then connect up there. And you are going to connect up with this. Let's line it up with that one and then go straight down. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. Excellent. All right, you are going to smelt copper. And this should then start to run, which should get us in a good situation with copper, I think. This will come online at some point. In fact, we actually have the resources now. But I think before we do that, we're going to want to dump this somewhere. So let's get a storage unit going. You are going to be, I guess, right here. With a priority on that one. Flat conveyors, go there, around, and in. No, not really what I want. Let's cancel you, and let's plop this in like that. Can I get this straight on? Yes, good. That way we have some room to expand on that belt. So that is going to be a-okay. You need exhaust, right? We didn't set that up. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to just plop you in sort of right here. And the main reason is this exhaust line will eventually be moved to a exhaust scrubbing area whenever we get to that point. So we want to make it easy to access. And so on and so forth. So let's go and plop you in, and we might as well, not really got the quick build. We got quick build there, but we don't really have the quick build set up here. And oh my goodness, we are low on Unity. What were we using the Unity for? Oh, over here. Yeah, we can remove the boosts at this point. Our maintenance has rebounded. We are good to go. And yeah, our coal is a bit of an issue. Well, not an issue per se. We've got just no place to store it. So, I guess we're good there, but we will need to set up a new mining area because we pretty much mined all the surface deposit. And now we have to actually dig down a little bit. So we'll deal with that when we deal with that. How are we doing over here? Can we, yeah, let's go ahead and just quick build that so this thing can start functioning. Good. We are now producing pure copper. Lovely. And we can actually send out a new mission. What is our construction parts? We're at 75. Tell you what, let's go and repair the oil rig. We're going to start the repairs. Start loading the ship. And we will then repair that. We still haven't repaired the actual cargo ship. So we're going to want to do that probably next episode. But yeah, we're almost approaching 50% of our oil reserves on the island. So we're going to want to get the dock set up fairly soon. And we are working towards construction 3 material in our research queue. My goodness. This actually could take priority, to be perfectly honest. Because I think we're just manually bringing acid up here, which is not ideal, to be honest. 22. Let's go ahead and quick build you. There we go. All right, this should be fully automated. You're done oil rig. Okay, so you can actually go and deliver the cargo. Go ahead, do that. And now we are indeed producing copper. This one's not done quite yet, but it should now get built now that we are no longer really prioritizing anything else. Let's make sure to set this to be emptied. And we do need a new dumping area because we have finished this ramp. And now let's go ahead and set up a new dumping area to get us up into here. So I'm just going to do something. How do I want to get this going? I think something like that. Go down like so. And then straight down? Ooh, no. Okay, let's try this again. Come on. Alright, then straighten out like so. And that's not really where I'm looking. I mean, I suppose we could. Trying to remember how I wanted to do this. Because that's not going to give us enough space. What if we did something like that? Went down this way. Will that give us enough space then? Looks like it, because I think this is a 10, right? Yeah. Alright, well that should be alright. We'll see. Hopefully that's good enough. I will set tree harvesting to happen up here. That should, I guess, function properly. Hopefully. Up. There we go. Both our metal casters are now producing. Excellent. Meanwhile, over here, we're going to go ahead and say, keep this emptied. We are going to keep you emptied. And we are going to turn off importing at this blast furnace. We'll let this sort of flow as much as possible. Well. I guess what we could potentially do is build one of these here. Set that to be impure copper. And then drag one of you into there. And then I'm just going to force build those. Just get that going. There we go. So now we should be able to get this unloaded. And then we'll just burn through whatever resources this blast furnace currently has. And go from there. Then we'll be able to delete it as well. See, that's already cleared. So let's grab you. Let's drop you down. This loose storage will be okay. And oh my gosh, we need trucks. We need so many trucks. We didn't actually use this, but I'm going to leave it there just in the off chance that we need it down the line. And boy, we are like super out of unity. All right, let's get a few more trucks queued up here. And we can also plop down a transformer. The transformer is going to give us a little bit more unity generation. And we can do so because we actually have copper now. So fantastic. Let's pause one of our research labs for the time being. And see what happens. All right. It does look like we are now having some coal issues. So I'll tell you what. Let's trim this back. And I'm going to get a new dig area going for coal. Something like that. And hopefully, mining designation. Did I do dumping? Whoops. All right, let's try mining designation and make sure to do this proper. All right, let's go there. Go down. Something like that. And then just sort of follow the same general layout that we did, but we did as a dumping stockpile thing. There. Now they should go and start mining that out. And they are. You need coal designated as your primary. So that should help things. And they are indeed dumping stuff up there as we intended. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Alrighty. And that's all getting dumped and being brought in for proper copper conversion. Copper storage looks okay. How's this over here? Is this finished? More or less. Alright, we can go ahead and get rid of most of this. We still need the loose storage removed, but that's fine. How's this over here? Let's go and just dump all that. Yeah, that's fine. And honestly, we could probably just do something like that. And this will get removed at some point. I'm going to quick build a few trucks just to get our queue a little bit more manageable. There we go. Now, let's take a look at something over here. Do we have any trucks like going in between areas here? Because that's one thing that's going to make our queue look really, really bad. Like, what are you doing? Okay, you're bringing that over there. That's fine. That's spilling into here. That's spilling into there. That's being emptied. That's being emptied. Let's just truck import export off on that. Off. Off. On. Okay. I think it's just the loose storage here. And yeah, this is going to back up as well because it's not being dumped. And that is a problem. How's this one over here? Yeah, you are going to get a new storage area as well. Yowzers. Alrighty, well, that is going to do it for this episode. I'm going to try and see if I can just take a look. Like, what are you doing? Truck cannot deliver dirt. No valid destination. Yeah, dirt. Interesting. Because that is also part of the problem. I wonder why you can't dump the dirt up there. Tell you what, let's build a storage area over here. Actually, we'll build a few. We'll say dirt here. And I'm going to quick build that one. I'm just curious if this dirt situation will resolve our massive queue. And then over here, let's say coal can be over there. Because I think we are approaching, yeah, we are queued for advanced logistics controls, which will be nice when we can sort of handle that. Now that queue is still massive. All right, let's keep deploying some trucks. You, I'm going to say off, 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 off. Whoa, okay, well that seemed to do something. Why are we producing... Oh, light distillate. Did I not finish connecting this? Oh, I did not. Ooh, whoops. All right, let's do that and just quick build it. That was a mistake. All right, so hopefully this should now start to process properly. All right, you can process, looks like 60. Or no, 30. 30 per 60 seconds, you produce 6. Okay, yeah, it's properly emptying now. That is entirely fine. That means we should now have oil moving into our areas here. Yep, you are processing. You are processing. We've got tons of diesel. In fact, we could probably use some more diesel storage. Ooh. Interesting. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in the video here. I think next episode, we are going to look at improving our water situation, as well as getting potentially our farms irrigated. So yeah, next episode, we're going to be taking a look at colony water production and maybe expanding our water collection so that we have some water available for our farms and for irrigation, as well as expanding our collection over here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and queue that up now because I know exactly what we're going to do with this. We're going to just go up and over, and then... Did I do it again? Yes, I did. Whoops. There we go. And then straight in. And that should help our water production. We also had unlocked water groundwater pumps. So I'm probably going to put one of these over here as well, just to make sure that our water remains okay for our citizens. But that's going to have to wait till next time. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. If you are, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more content, as always, I strongly encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.